Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I just wanted to record a quick trade recap on the pound yen that I took that was a little over 200 pips. Was a little bit over 1,500 bucks, so it was a nice trade. Just wanted to break it down for you. So, just let's erase all this stuff real quick. So, basic idea was if we look at where price is currently, 200 is a pretty strong level. And we've been butting up against it for quite a while. Just kind of up in here. We came, let's see, back in into last year, November was kind of when we really first tested it for quite a while, and then just a slow grind back up towards it. Kind of just kept playing with it a little bit. So I was waiting to see how price was going to respond up here again. Going into, I think it was a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, we were kind of up, retesting it. But also, if you just kind of look at the structure, we were kind of button up against this upper trend line here. And if you just kind of look at where this was originated, you can kind of see a potential. There's a potential for just kind of an expanding wedge formation or whatever you want to call it. Broadening where we're just kind of taking lows and then running for the highs and then kind of moving back lower towards the lows. And earlier, let's see, it was around the middle of September, we had punched up and then had a pretty large bearish engulfing candle off of that, which broke some immediate structure on the daily chart. So that kind of signaled, and that was on a Friday. So that kind of signaled to me going into, I believe it was the last week of September, I was looking for shorts. And so just fibbing that, I just opted to enter at a retest of this structure level right up here. So I actually took a little bit of drawdown. I wasn't at the chart, so I didn't want to sit around and try to find the best entry. And then stop wise, target, took it off at 69 down there. So entry was 80, I think 81, 99, 81. So just shy. Could have obviously gotten up into the 200s, and even that 50 or 61.8 fib retracement was pretty perfect. But I just opted for just a limit order. So that limit order was filled and took a few days of drawdown pretty much for the rest of the week. It just kind of went sideways. And then this week, Friday was pretty strong close, bullish, but Sunday, Monday opened up and it just sunk each day, just lower and lower. And again, so I do anticipate eventually this will work its way down into like this lower structure down here, but I was anticipating a pullback going into today, which panned out. And the reason being was we had some pretty strong support here around 197, or sorry, 198. That was kind of our last series of lows that were there, and we swept those. So I just opted to take profit there. Sorry, I'm sitting outside getting chewed up here. Just opted to take profit there. So this was a really nice trade. Again, so 80, and I took it off at 69. Just as price was kind of pushing down, 81, and then I think it was off at 69. So stop wise was just pretty much kind of these highs up here. I thought I was going to get stopped out, to be honest. I was after Friday's close. I was like, it might actually push up and try to retest this trend line again. But I'd already positioned myself in it, and I didn't give the entire range there. I really wanted to see this structure hold again. This was kind of our last bullish structure that was supporting price, and we really couldn't close much above 250s. Um, so I actually just had my stop just slightly above these. I think it was above these wicks here, so it was just a little under 100 pip stop loss. And again, it was a swing trade. So, and this was a 2-to-1 trade actually. So my stop loss was a little bit higher, maybe just a little bit over. Right, it was right around 100 pip stop loss. Just wanted to give it that wiggle room. Wasn't anticipating much more bullish pressure once we kind of started breaking that down, structure to the downside. But yeah. So where's it going to go from here? I mean, overall, we're just kind of in this big, can maybe make a case for this. And if we're using that as kind of an establishment point, we could work our way down pretty considerably. But for now, just opted to take it off there. Structurally, there was a little bit of confluence there that I opted just to take off at. If we just look at this last impulsive move up, there was a 50% retracement right there that had never been filled. So this move here, just bulls, 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 bulls before we saw any kind of bears. And we didn't really have a legitimate retracement back down into any of these fib levels of 50, 618, 786. So this bullish leg, in my opinion, is still valid, like these fibs. And we've yet to hit a profit target for that as well. So, yeah, so there's that 50. There was this little trend line thing here. If we just kind of connect these lows here, that trend line was there. Wouldn't have been too bad of a long opportunity there. I did take a little bit of a long, but I'm out in the woods right now camping, so I don't have that great a service out in the woods for 10 days. So just wanted to do a quick recap, and yeah, hope you guys are well. Things are going good for me. Yeah, well, take care. If you have any questions, let me know.